guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be back, and today the video is gonna be all about my wish list for next year. I actually had 2 videos on my list to do, and I did a poll on my stories on Instagram, and I thought it was hilarious. There were 2 choices, right, for the poll. The first one was the wish list for next year, and the second choice was actually to talk about my best luxury purchases for 2017, you know, the items that I got the most wear out of, to give you good ideas of solid stuff to buy. And I was not sure which one I wanted to do first, and I was like, let's do a poll on Instagram. So the poll came back at 50-50. I thought that was hilarious. Like, you guys were no help, right? So I decided I'm going to do both. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. I do a lot of super fun shopping vlogs. I take you shopping with me. I do unboxings. I talk about fashion trends. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. And so with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Of course, like, I feel like the wish list never ends, right, guys? Like, you buy 1-2 things and then 3 more things get added, because with every new collection, you have all of these new fabulous items that, you know, you feel like you have to have. But I have to say, I have been a lot smarter with my purchases lately, and I have been less impulsive and really thinking through the items that I need to complete my wardrobe. I feel like when it comes to fashion, you have to think strategically, and I talk a lot about that on my videos with you guys, because I feel part of my mission is to get you out of your comfort zone a little bit. You know, people tend to do the same things over and over, and I feel that every time I get out of my comfort zone with fashion and I try something new or different, it's like a whole new world opens up, you know, and it's so much fun. So I feel like I try to push you guys a little bit hard. I think most channels kind of be like, oh, you know, be yourself, do what's right for you, which of course you should do, but we tend to kind of box ourselves in certain things that we are obsessed about, and we tend to kind of neglect everything else that is out there. So I feel like with my purchases right now, I am really thinking about, you know, do they fill a gap in my closet? Are they really adding something to my looks? Is this something that I really need, or is it just the 5th thing that looks the same to everything else I already have, right? So I will give you an example. I see a lot of posts on Instagram, you know, from the people that I follow, and they'll post like their bag collections, and it's all black. So it's like this: Jumbo Chanel black, gold hardware; Mini Chanel black, gold hardware; Boy Chanel black, silver hardware; Chanel Walk black, silver hardware. And then when you compile all of these things, they are all really beautiful, but when you put looks together, these bags are not giving you a different look. You know, that's how I feel. Yes, they are all beautiful, but you want to buy bags that I feel are filling a gap to your look. So do you have a dark bag? Do you have a light bag? Do you have a colorful bag? Do I have a more casual bag? Do you have a more formal bag? You have to kind of create these categories and really fill in those categories with your bags, because I think, to me, you know, what's the point of owning 4 or 5 black bags? Because when you put an outfit, you can pick any one of those bags and you're gonna look the same. There might be a slight difference in size, a slight difference in hardware, but your look is really going to look the same. You know, that's just my personal opinion. Obviously, you know, fashion is personal, but I am at a point where I want my purchases to look different than what I already have, so I am adding value to my wardrobe. Let's go ahead and get started. With that being said, so my first item on my wish list for next year is probably my top priority right now, guys, and it's an item from the wish list from last year, which is my Balmain blazer. I really need a badass blazer, guys. Like, I want a flipping blazer that looks like $1,000,000, that I can throw with jeans and any shoes, and I'm gonna look like the shit. I mean, kind of like, I need it. You know, I have basic black blazers, but I want something with a little extra oomph. So I want the blazer to have gold hardware. I am not sure in terms of the color. You know, last year I was really set on getting a black Balmain blazer, but almost everybody has a black Balmain blazer. So now I'm kind of questioning that. Should I go for that? Or my second option is a white Balmain blazer with gold buttons, which I think white is so chic and so timeless, and it's still just as neutral as a black Balmain blazer. So I am kind of in between those two, right? I don't know exactly which one I'm gonna go for. It might depend on which one is a better deal, and that's what I'm gonna get at the time. And the reason why I haven't bought it, guys, here's the thing, a Balmain blazer is always there, it's always available, it's a classic. So what happens is all of these other things come out that are more limited and that I feel are at risk of selling out. So I ended up prioritizing everything else, and the Balmain blazer kind of stays on the list, you know. So I am hoping this year will be the year that I get it off my list, and it's very, very high on my priority list. So I'm pretty sure this one is going to happen. Now, item number 2, if you watched my fall fashion trends video, you saw me talking about white boots. White boots are all the rage right now, and I am a sucker for boots. I love boots. I think they make any look more sophisticated. They really elevate any look. So you probably noticed that most of my purchases in terms of shoes are flipping boots, because I just think they look amazing. And a lot of times, you know, I get objections from you guys saying, well, but if you're going somewhere hot, you cannot wear boots. Guys, that couldn't be further from the truth. I was actually just reading an article on the Chiara Ferragni website, which is called The Blonde Salad, right? If you guys don't know her, she's one of the biggest fashion bloggers in the world, where she's talking about how to style boots for summer. So she shows super cute outfit, cute shorts with boots, mini skirts with boots, beautiful frilly summer dresses with boots. I think that is a thing of the past. If you think that in the summer you can only wear flip-flops and sandals, that is absolutely not the case, unless your feet get hot as hell and then you can't stand it. Then there's nothing you can do about it, right? You do not want some stinky feet in the house. So yes, then you gotta go for sandals. But in my case, I really don't care. I grew up in Brazil, I'm used to heat, and I am perfectly fine with wearing sneakers, boots, closed-toe shoes in the summer. It doesn't bother me. So my item is a pair of white boots from Celine that I think are fabulous. I saw these boots in New York at Bergdorf on my last trip, but they didn't have it in my size, so I wasn't able to purchase them. I am obsessed with them, and the cool thing about white is that it's just like black. You can style it with anything, any color, and because white boots are so fashionable right now, I do think they make you look more like a fashion blogger. You know, if you put together a super cute look or a super cute dress and you throw white boots, I do think it looks more high fashion. So Celine is my number 2. Number 3 item on my list is also from last year's list that I did not get around for the same reason as the Balmain, because it's always there, which is my Louis Vuitton luggage. I really want the Louis Vuitton luggage, guys. You guys know I travel a ton, and that is something that is really a utilitarian item for me, so I can travel looking cute and show up at the hotel looking high styling, right? Now, the one change I have from last year, guys, is I talked about getting the latest style of the Louis Vuitton suitcase, which is that hard suitcase. You know, it looks very streamlined, very modern. But here's the thing, I talked to Val, and I don't know if you guys know my friend Val. She has been on several of my vlogs, so those of you who are my loyal subscribers, you obviously know who Val is. But Val has probably like 3 different styles of the Louis Vuitton suitcases, and she told me that this latest style, the hard case, it is weak as hell. She said, Erica, just putting it on top of my compartment, it got destroyed, it got scratched, there were pieces of the canvas coming out of it. She said, I was really pissed off. So I am not sure if I'm gonna get it anymore, because obviously I do not want a piece of luggage that cannot withstand anything, because luggage has to be tough. You're gonna roll around in the airport, you're gonna put it in the compartment. Sometimes when you are in a small airplane, you have to kind of like leave it at the door of the airplane, you know, so they can put it underneath and then give it to you later. I do not want something that I gotta be panicking every time somebody's gonna take it. So she told me that the old style suitcase cost a bit more, but she said, Erica, that one can take a beating. I have it for many, many years. It's traveled with me all around the world. I've been able to check it in, like with the regular big suitcases underneath the plane, and she says, and it looks great. So I am a little concerned. I'm a little bit sad because the regular one, guys, they do not have it in the black and gray monogram. And if you saw my video last year, I did not want the regular, you know, monogram canvas because the cowhide leather gets dark and I feel it looks really crummy and old and disgusting. So I wanted the black and gray version in the hard suitcase because it's my favorite color monogram. But if I go with the traditional style that Val is recommending, they do not have it in the black and gray, so I'm gonna have to go with the regular monogram. So I'm not sure what to do. Val recently went to a Louis Vuitton store and talked about it, and they actually offered to give her a brand new one because hers got damaged so fast and it was so ridiculous, and she's obviously a very good customer. So they actually took her old suitcase and gave her a brand new one. So you guys know the service at Louis Vuitton is fabulous. I think if you're a good customer anywhere, the service is amazing, right? So I'm thinking, should I take a chance and get the black and gray, and maybe it's gonna get damaged and I'll try to get it replaced if it gets screwed up? Or do I go with the old school one, which I know is gonna be worry-free? I'm gonna have to pay more for it, but it is a lifetime suitcase. So either way, just so you know, that's a piece of information if you are considering. Now, next item on my list is actually this beautiful pair of Louis Vuitton shoes. These shoes just came out and I just think they are so modern, so chic, guys. I am obsessing with Louis Vuitton shoes at the moment. The boots, the sneakers, I think everything is so gorgeous. I think this one is a beautiful refined look, and I think because it's a light color, you can wear it with dresses, you know, with more of a summer look. Gorgeous. And while I'm talking about Louis Vuitton shoes, there is probably a couple more pairs on my wish list, but the next one is actually this pair of boots that also just came out. At first I wanted the black ones, but since I already have quite a few pairs of black boots, I decided I want the blue one with the pink heel. I think it's gorgeous. The color combination is very high fashion, is different than the old boring black. I actually looked for it on my last trip to Paris and I could not find it on my size, guys. I was devastated. I hope I can still get it before it sells out. Next thing on my wish list is actually a pink bag, guys. So talking about the same thing I talked about in the beginning of the video, my strategy with my bags right now is I want a bag in each main color. No more black bags. I have black bags. I have white bag with my Dior bag now. I have a pretty neutral bag with my Louis Vuitton Petite Malle that is dark, that matches everything. So now I want bags in colors that are gonna allow me to create looks that are more high fashion. If you look at how fashionistas put looks together, they will wear a print and then they will pick the least dominant color of that print and they will match the bag to that. So let's say you're wearing a cool white Gucci t-shirt that has a detail in green and red, which are the Gucci colors. Instead of wearing a black bag, you would wear a red bag or a green bag with it and look a lot more high fashion, right? Not so basic. So that's my strategy. So I feel like there are a few colors that I wear a lot that I need to get bags that will match. So the very next one is a baby pink bag, and I am not decided on the exact one I want to get yet, guys. So one that is at the top of my list is the pink Gucci Broadway. I am obsessed with this bag. The detail, the pearls, the jewels, the bee, everything that I absolutely love in a bag. So I would say that for the pink bag, that's probably the top of my list. But I also love this Fendi one that just came out that I just saw in Paris and I fell in love with. Or I am thinking, should I go with a baby pink Chanel that is not as trendy, that is more of a forever bag? Next on my wish list for next year, guys, I really want an amazing leather jacket. So there is a brand called Boda Skins. I actually bought this jacket for my husband Scott as a Christmas gift last year. The jackets are not that expensive. They're like $500-600. They are the most beautiful, most well-made leather jackets you have ever seen. So that one is absolutely on my list. I think a leather jacket, again, makes any look cooler, edgier, and things have changed a lot in the fashion world. Right now, you are rocking leather jacket with super girly flowy dresses. So long gone are the days where you would only wear leather jackets if you are a biker chick, Harley Davidson, or you're goth, or you know, you gotta wear it with jeans. Long gone, guys. Next thing on my list, I do want a white Gucci t-shirt. Do want kind of like the plain Gucci t-shirt because I think that is a look that is so versatile, guys. I do think it adds a touch of class and fun to your look. So you can wear that under a blazer, you can wear that with a cute skirt, you can do an athletic chic look and put that with athletic pants, sneakers, heels. So flipping cute. I have not purchased that yet because I haven't been able to find it in my size, but I am hoping that this year, you know, during my trips, I'll be able to score one. Next on my list, Chanel shoes. Oh my gosh, I love Chanel shoes so much. These shoes came out, I think, about a month ago. They were not part of this latest Greece collection. They were from the previous collection, but I am in love with these shoes. What I love about them is that they're different. You know, they have a mix of the classic Chanel style, but also a touch of edge with, you know, this detail around your ankle. I think this would look amazing with skinny jeans, like black jeans, dresses, skirts. Obsessed with this pair of shoes. Next thing on my wish list, I need a new card holder. Guys, I carry my same old pink Saint Laurent card holder that I bought, I don't know, 2 or 3 years back in Milan. I love it. It is fabulous, super tough, takes a beating, but I'm like, man, you know, time to get a little bit variety, maybe some other colors. And one that I saw that I was in love with was this one from Gucci. Actually, there are 2 from Gucci that I like. I don't know which one I'm gonna get just yet. I need to check. You know, my number one option is this one with the bee because I love the detail on it. I think it's gorgeous. I feel like your card holder, if you are not a very adventurous person with your purchases, your card holder is a place you should go crazy on because it is something that not everybody sees, that, you know, stays in your bag. You just take it out every now and then. That is one place that you can have fun and get something, you know, out of the ordinary in a fun color with different details. I think black card holders are so boring, you know, go crazy, get pink, get green. So when I saw this one, I fell in love. My only concern is that it might be a little too big because it's not a true card holder. It's almost like a little wallet, you know. It doesn't have a lot of compartments. It's like a compact wallet, but it is a little bulkier. Not using my wallets at all, guys. Like my Chanel wallet, my Fendi wallet, they have been sitting in my closet because I am wearing small bags, and even when I'm wearing big bags, I just don't want the extra weight. So, you know, I take the card holder because it's easier. So definitely one in the cards for me. The next thing on my wish list is something I just saw in Paris that I fell in love with. This mini Evelyn bag. Oh my lord, guys, this looks like a cupcake. I'm not even kidding you. I had not seen it in the US. It's not available on the website at Hermes here in the US. I was at the Hermes boutique in Paris and we saw a baby yellow one and I just fell in love. And the price, guys, I don't know how much it's here in the US because like I said, I haven't seen it around here, but there it's 13, I think it's like 1,230 euros if I'm not mistaken, or 1320. It's one of the two, 1230 or 1320 euros. And guys, it's the price of a shoe, to be honest. And I thought it was adorable. It's perfect for traveling, super compact. You're walking around during the day, you can put it crossbody, but I want it in a fun color. So when my friend Tayana and I when I saw it, I was like, I have to have it, I'm gonna buy it. But when she went to the back, the only color she had was a very, very light beige that was almost white, and that's not what I wanted. I wasn't able to score it then, but hopefully at some point in this year, I'll be able to get it. Next item on my list is a piece of jewelry that was in my list last year as well, which is a Cartier Justin Clou ring. I am obsessed with this ring. I think it's a beautiful piece of jewelry, but I want the one with the diamonds. I do not want the plain one. So the one with diamonds costs a little more. I don't know, maybe for my birthday, you know, or like a special occasion, like anniversary from my husband. Last year it was on my list and I ended up prioritizing other things, but it's still on my list. I think that, you know, a beautiful classic piece of jewelry is something that will be in your collection forever, guys. The next item on my list, it is kinda on my list. I am not sure if I'm like dying to get it at this point, but maybe, I don't know, when I think about the whole year, I would like to put a Kelly bag on my list, an Hermes Kelly, probably a size 28. I don't want something too big. I would love a mini, but since I already have the Birkin, I would like to score a Kelly at some point. Probably not the first half of the year, because these other things I talked to you guys about are way higher on my priority list, but I would love to get a Kelly, so maybe on my next trip to Paris, I don't know, but I want a smaller version and I want a fun color. I was talking to my friend and we were like, you know, if you're gonna go for a crazy, fabulous, you know, Hermes bag, go for a banging color, you know, a color that when you walk in the room, everybody's gonna look at you. So that's kind of where I'm at. I want a fun color, but you know how it goes with Hermes, right? You never know. It's not like you walk in the door and you can pick whatever you want, right? You take whatever they offer you. So we'll see what happens. But I am gonna put it out there, you know, send the energy out there that, you know, a Kelly, a smaller size Kelly is on my list. The next item on my list is a bag for travel. I want a big ass travel bag, and I am thinking the giant XL Chanel is gonna be the one for me. Last year, you know, I was thinking about the Deauville and I ended up not getting it because, you know, looking at it, the bag doesn't close, it doesn't have a zipper. If I have to put it under my seat in the airplane, I'm afraid my stuff is gonna all fall out. So maybe that's not the best option. So maybe the Chanel XXL is really the one that I need. But oh my Lord, guys, like my travel looks like suck right now, okay? I definitely need a nice suitcase and I do need a big travel bag. When I travel, I don't know, it depends on where I go. Sometimes I'll take the Givenchy Antigona, sometimes I'll take my Birkin, sometimes I'll take a crappy ass Louis Vuitton that I have that is humongous, that is super old and looks like hell, but I take it because it's super big. So, you know, a travel bag, I think I haven't gotten one yet because I have not found something that I'm like, yes, I am in love. This is rocking my world. I gotta have it. I just haven't, you know, so I don't know. I think so far the big Chanel is the one that is winning the race for me. Would love to hear your opinions. If any of you guys have this bag, would love to hear from you. How is this working for you? Is it too heavy? Does it fit a lot? Is it convenient for you to travel with? Would love to hear your opinions on it. So this is my wish list for this year. Probably a couple $100 grand in this wish list. I better win the lottery to make this wish list happen, or I better become rich on YouTube. Because I will tell you, it's not happening right now. You know, YouTube doesn't even buy a pair of shoes for me right now. I do it out of love. My money comes out of my real job, but you know, maybe for some miracle I explode and I start making millions on YouTube this year. I'll be able to attack the whole list. But you know, and the other thing is, I'm sure throughout the year as new collections come along, the list is gonna change as well. I will keep you guys posted. Probably will do an updated video in another 6 months. But these are the items that I'm really lusting over, that I think are really gonna make my, you know, wardrobe look amazing and really add value and variety to my looks. So anyway, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. Follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you all had an amazing Christmas, and I will see you on the next video. I love you so much. Bye-bye.